Okay, mate, I just did the dumbest thing ever, right? There's a sick bronze player. Look at those stats, for God's sake. And I bid on him. Yeah, you can see I made a mistake. So now, I'm pretty stuffed. I've got to wait pretty much a whole day just to get him. And that is if no one outbids me. I'm such an idiot. So yeah, that was the intro, mate. And yeah, I just gotta say hello, mate. It is Thursday, July 2nd, and my hair is all over the place. Let me just sort that out. A bit better, you can actually not see a lot behind there. So the first footnote before I get on to my review of the Two Towers is that your punishment hasn't been changed a little bit, because you only did 13 more seconds of gameplay. I've decided to remove the, well, actually there's a bit more than that, but that was part of it and you just didn't want to do it. Which is a bit pissed off, but I gotta say, it was only 30 more seconds of gameplay, so you don't have to do the duct tape wax, so you only need to do the orange and toothpaste punishment. Anyway, I think you pointed that out in one of your last vlogs, but it has been so hot here recently in England. It reached 35 degrees in the car yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. And yeah, it's incredibly hot. We've actually got a heat wave right now. So I think this is actually the hottest it's been since 2009. Because I remember in 2009 they said something about a heat wave. But now it feels like it's hot, if not hotter. And I can't remember it being any hotter since. It's only 3 degrees off the UK's highest ever temperature. And someone's gone hit and run. If you can see in here, the police car just went. So yeah, it's been really hot, and literally I've been on like walks to town to get like a McDonald's or something, but I get to like the bridges, the railway bridges, just where you go down my road, Cavisham Road, then the road there. I get to railway bridges and I say, no, it's too hot. So yeah, it's just way too hot to do anything. And another footnote is that we are now over halfway through LiftBrown vlogs, which is really hard to believe. Like that was half the project. The next half is just going to be as easy. But then again, the next half is going to get darker, and it's going to get colder. And another footnote, if I can't think of it, I know there's another one, but I can't think of anything else. Reading have actually signed a few players, so I'm happy about that. We signed Orlando Sarr, who I don't really know who he is, but he can apparently score. So yeah, that's what we need. Also signed Stephen Quinn and Paul McShane from Hull, who are both Irish, so I don't know if we're trying to get back into the Irish swing of things, which we had Irish players who got promoted. Kevin Doyle, Shane Long, / Ian Harnohan, but I can't see us get promoted. But if we carry on signing these type of players, we may actually stay up this season, which, you know, I'll take finishing mid-table this season. I could just tell there's another footnote, but I just can't remember what it is. What is it? Oh, that's it. Tomorrow's vlog. I not really got a lot planned for tomorrow's vlog. So what I'm gonna do, because I hate having things. Wait a minute. I hate having things doing nothing in my room. Like, well, everything that's not in a mess I'm doing something with. But I hate having things in my room that don't add up to anything and aren't in a mess. So the movie review hat, which I've already picked out, Two Towers. I'm going to pick out what movie I'm going to review every Thursday until the end of 2015 tomorrow. It's not really that exciting, but heck, I've got so many movies in here. And I might as well just do it then. Avatar / iRobot's there. What's this one? Toy Story. What's this one? Gremlins. Actually, you know what, Gremlins. I just thought I might as well just take out Gremlins. I might as well review that towards Christmas. Like do that Christmas movie one. So I'll think about it closer to the time, but yeah, that's just my little announcement. Tomorrow's vlog's going to be me picking out the movies for the rest of 2015. Anyway, it's the movie review, so why is it the poster up behind me? Oh, that's much better. Anyway, this might be one of the last reviews I review in poster because I'm going to move to the green screen sometime soon. So, yeah, say goodbye to that creasy old poster, which I don't really think adds anything to the vlog, but just makes it a bit more visually appealing. So, there, Two Towers, the 4-minute maximum review length is staying, and yeah, let's get cracking. Okay, now Lord of the Rings Two Towers is follows on the journey of the broken fellowship. Frodo and Sam are going on their own journey, and Aragorn, Legolas and Gimli are going on the other part, and they end up meeting Gandalf, who isn't dead, which is the introduction, by the way, Gandalf falling with the Balrog, and it's quite awesome, you gotta admit. It's just a great way to open the movie. And then basically Frodo and Sam meet Gollum, who is played by Andy Serkis, and he is a brilliant character. You gotta admit, the CGI in this movie is so much better than the last one, and Gollum's just a good character. He was the former owner of the ring, and he just wants to keep it. But he joins Frodo and Sam in their journey to Mount Doom, and yeah, he wants to kill them, but he's at war with Smeagol, who is like just kind, and yeah. That leads to good comedy / drama with Gollum. And their story just sends them on their journey and nothing else really happens to them. So that's one part of the Two Towers. And yeah, this movie's split into two parts. Part is with Aragorn and Gimli and that lot. They end up meeting Gandalf and Merry and Pippin even. They got run down by a pack of orcs, and then they ended up being taken down by trees. Who I can't remember their names, but Treebeard's the leader, and they just walk about the whole movie. It's very boring, the scenes with them in. Gandalf and that meet up with Theoden, who is a bit of a boring character. He's a good leader, but he's a bit boring, and his kingdom, he's been taken over by Saruman, who put a curse on him, and Gandalf listed for a curse because Gandalf turned Gandalf to white, Gandalf to grey, which is Saruman is, so... yeah, a bit confusing there. They lift Theoden from the curse, and yeah, he joins them in their journey, so they end up basically protecting the land of Rohan, Theoden's kingdom, from the orcs, most of the movie. That leads to good action scenes, but in my opinion it doesn't really add much to the whole story. I've got to admit, the scenes of Theoden have nothing really to do with Frodo, which really bogs down the movie's runtime. They're good scenes, don't get me wrong, but I don't really think they're all that important. See, they turn out to be more important later on in the movie, like Return of the King, but this movie they're not really that, they don't have much of a point, and there's a lot of action, but in my opinion it doesn't really add up to anything. They could just cut out all the filler of this movie and make it a 2-hour movie, no doubt. I mean, the characters are good, but really, I hate movies being too long. But no, it is just, that's the main complaint I have in the movie, it's way too long. I remember basically being 1 hour 45 in this movie and saying, we're nowhere near the end, are we? Oh my god, we still got 2 hours to go. Well, 1 hour to go. And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, I didn't really like it. Don't get me wrong, the action was very good, but it didn't add up to anything. And at the end of the movie, Merry and Pippin, the Treebeards, end up taking out Saruman, which is a bit weird because you'd think the Ents, that's what they're called, they just had the power to destroy Sauron's place, but then they don't, but they do in the end, which is, I don't know what that is, Isengard, that's what it is. And that's where Saruman's based. So they destroy that, and whoop-de-doo, that's the end of the movie. Not much really happens. On to the pros and cons. Okay, the good parts of this movie, the CGI is very good, and in my opinion, journey with Frodo and Sam is a bit boring, but it is a good journey, and the scenery and how it's good. The characters are good, but there's just too much filler. I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, and yeah, I have very strong opinions about Lord of the Rings, which I don't really say online. I like the movies, but I don't like them as much as some people. So I hope that was under 4 minutes, and I will see you tomorrow for the announcement of all movie reviews.